I'm Fox 4 meteorologist Jamie Kagol, and this is your Storm Patrol forecast. We'll start out with the tropics. We'll start out with Tropical Storm Joaquin. Yesterday it was Tropical Depression number 11. Still some decent structure to it. A very weak tropical storm. The remnants of Ida, keeping an eye on that, 30% chance it becomes a tropical cyclone over the next 5 days. Not a lot of optimism there. And the rainmaker that we have parked just off the west coast of Florida, 20% chance it becomes a tropical cyclone over the next couple of days, but there is a lot of wind shear, so really it looks like it'll just remain a rainmaker. There's Joaquin right now and the remnants of Ida. Taking a look at the forecast path for Tropical Storm Joaquin, winds of 40 moving westerly at 5 miles an hour. It will make a turn to the north between Wednesday and Thursday, then accelerate to the north, and will have some impact along the mid-Atlantic and the northeast coastline, probably some rough waters and quite possibly some significant rainfall for folks there. As far as our rainmaker is concerned, when you take a look at the forecast plots, it just scatters, indicating that this thing will just become a bit of energy absorbed by a trough that's approaching for the weekend, and it'll just basically be a rainmaker, which is what we have right now. All right, day part planner, we'll have that scattered rain this morning with some heavy downpours possible as you get into the early part of your afternoon. Still some isolated rain primarily for the coastal area, but some isolated rain inland, heavier for the coastal corridor of southwest Florida. And then by 5 o'clock later into the day, then we'll see very spotty rain, but still mostly cloudy. But as you can see, the overall trend will be for the rain to diminish as the afternoon goes on. Let's take a look now outside and see what's happening. We've had some heavy downpours with the showers moving in from the Gulf of Mexico. It was moving through Sarasota and Charlotte County. There is still some rain back to the northwest. It's all wrapped up with this area low pressure, and again, this is the one that's our rainmaker. We've been tracking it for the tropics. We'll see more and more of these showers coming in with some embedded downpours as we go through the rest of the morning. So from 8 o'clock to noon, still dealing with those passing downpours and plenty of shower. Now as we go from 12 noon to about 5 o'clock, everything really starts to break apart and weaken. A few spotty showers 5 and 6 o'clock, and then be left with a little bit of isolated rain overnight. Otherwise, just mainly dry conditions. Mid-80s for this afternoon and a lot of gray skies. Overnight, as I mentioned, mostly cloudy, mainly dry, and mid-70s. Jumping over to the 7-day forecast now. There will be some afternoon rain that comes in from the Gulf of Mexico, but it will be weaker than today. Possibility some showers on Thursday, but notice some sunshine, and then mainly dry Friday. Beautiful over the weekend. Deep trough, bringing some drier air into the southeast part of the U.S. It'll drop our dew points towards the upper half of the 60s, which doesn't sound like a big drop, but it should feel very nice for the upcoming weekend. That is your Storm Patrol 4 weather forecast.